Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. If you are sipping on something delicious, let me know what you are drinking. I have a cranberry spritzer in my fancy new wine glass here. And so I saw this on a blog that Mel recommended, and the drink that she had in it, I'm trying to remember. I think it had cranberry stuff in it too, but it was just such a cute glass. It's a little hard to hold, but it's kind of fun at the same time. So I've got a nice little cranberry spritzer in here, although my fizzy stuff is kind of out of fizz, so it's got less of the spritz than I normally like to see in it, but it's still really good. I'm not complaining. So if you guys have something good, I know Allie's going to be making something delicious here in a bit. Yesterday, she made a couple of the cocktails, and I was around, so I got to be one of the test dummies yesterday. So now I can actually give my true feedback on the videos that she's got coming up here for the next few weeks, and I'm excited because she's got some really good ones. All right, this week we are finally back into doing just the regular weekly stuff. We finally got some events and things going on again. So if you didn't see, we are doing a happy hour Wednesdays through winter. So I don't know officially when winter ends, but every Wednesday, I am trying to remember. I want to say she did it 4 to 7. We're going to be doing happy hour, which is half price pizzas and pretzels with a wine purchase. So if you come in, you buy a bottle of wine or just a glass of wine, you're going to get half price pizzas and pretzels, which I think they're normally $12. So it'd only be $6 for dinner, and get a bottle of Throwback Thursday and a pizza, and got a good Wednesday night, if you ask me. So we're going to be doing that through winter here on Wednesdays. And the half price is for pizzas and pretzels. It doesn't go towards any of the other stuff, but let me know if you guys have questions. I think they just posted about it on our regular Facebook page today. So there'll be all the good details on the page if you look there. All right, so we've got happy hour going on. Well, we did have it, I guess, tonight, but all Wednesdays moving forward. Then tomorrow, I'm looking forward to book club. We didn't have book club last month because of the holidays and everything. And so this month, it feels like it's been forever, and it kind of has. So we're going to be meeting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock to discuss The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. And it's kind of like a mystery. So it's really good. This guy just like disappears out of thin air, and his wife and daughter don't really understand why. And they're trying to figure out who he actually is, because they learned maybe he's not who he said he is. So if you haven't read it yet, read it. And even if you haven't finished it, you can still join us for book club tomorrow. And we'll try not to do too many spoilers for you, but it's always a good time. Laura's hoping to come to book club this month. Yay. We have a really good group. It's a very fun book club. They're not really like huge sticklers. Like, we try to keep it light and fun. So I highly recommend coming out for a book club. All right, then we're going to be at it with Wino Bingo on Friday night. Blackhawk Technical College is going to be joining us on the 14th, which is this Friday, and then they'll be coming back on the 28th as well. So they're going to be calling Wino Bingo and talking about some of their amazing programs that they have, and it should be a good time. As far as the weekend goes, I don't think we have any like set events on Saturday or Sunday. We're going to be having a team meeting on Sunday night that I'm pretty excited for. We're going to try to get in a team photo, but otherwise for Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be kind of just a regular weekend, I think, but we've got book club and bingo happening still for events for this weekend. And we've got a lot of fun events that are going to be coming up here in the month that I will definitely get to here soon. But first, I want you guys to see what Allie made because this cocktail was really delicious. I quite enjoyed it yesterday, so you guys see what she made.
Welcome back to Poor Decisions with Allie. Today I'm going to channel summer and make a pineapple spritz. This frigid air, I'm not about it. And you know, I really could just move to somewhere warmer, but why would I do that if I could just complain 6 months out of the year? So this cocktail, we are using Muscat and we are gonna build it in the glass. I am gonna grab 5 ounces of Muscat. If you heard that sneeze, that was Amanda. I am gonna top it with ice. Ooh, this ice is like snowy. Love that. After we put in the ice, I've got 1 ounce of orange juice. Now, after that orange juice is added, I've got 2 ounces of pineapple juice. And then I'm gonna top it off with some Sprite because I love bubbles. Let me get a straw. All right, we're gonna mix this up. You know, when I was looking up like names to call this, I was gonna do something about the Packers, but I don't know anything about the Packers. I was like, playoff punch. I don't even know what the playoffs are. I guess you just like play another team that won. I don't really know. I don't really care to have that knowledge in my brain. But if you want to make this for your little Packer party, Packer punch, playoff punch, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just gonna call it a regular good old pineapple spritz. So cheers. This is good. Very tropical, makes me, you know, not want to live in Wisconsin. Ooh, takes me to a beach somewhere. Lions Beach. Lions Beach in the summer. Ooh, what a grand old time. One of, I think, the first cocktails of the year. Let's see, we did Mad Dash 2022, which that technically premiered in 2021, I think. Time is an illusion. I really don't know what's happening ever. But then I did my bloopers reel and now we're here. First cocktail that I think I can recall of 2022. And it just makes you want summer even more. Now that the holidays are over, it's like, what are we doing here? We're just literally waiting for warmer weather. At least now, you know, it stays at light out until like 5, so that's cool because it used to be like 3:30. So better days are coming. So God bless. Cheers.
All right. I can assure you it was very delicious. And it did kind of remind me of summer a little bit. So nice and refreshing, easy drinker. I would maybe even switch out the Muscat for Le Crescent to make a slightly drier version. But it was really good. And I think like, let's see, Le Crescent has like some kind of pineapple notes to it, I think, normally. So it could be good if you want. Although Muscat's definitely a more popular one. I was talking with Allie this week about adding kind of a new segment and doing some fun videos. I've seen these videos where people like answer questions, you know, like think like what is it, Dear Alice, the like advice column. So her and I were talking about some other fun videos. Obviously, we all love the cocktail videos, but she's been doing it almost a year, 50 some cocktails. It's a lot of cocktails, one every week. And so we're trying to think of some other fun video ideas for her to whip up. And we were thinking either like an advice where you guys can write in questions or scenarios and she can give back some like advice and feedback on whatever the question, topic, etc. It doesn't necessarily have to be cocktail related. We all know how funny she is. So I'm sure if you've got some like burning question for her, then she will be able to come up with some kind of answer. The other thing that I love, there's these like people submit stories. That's like, am I the a-hole? And they tell a story about how either they were possibly a jerk or not. And then you could give advice on whether you think they are. So stay tuned. Or if you guys have any like burning questions or anything that you want to talk with Allie about, send us a message. Or if you want to somehow submit them anonymously, we can try to figure out like a Google form or something for that too. But if you don't care if it's anonymous, either way, like you can like say Laura wants us to do something, you can send us a message, but you can say, in the video, don't say my name. And yeah, so we're working on something like that. I think that could be really fun. And who knows, Allie, I think she's secretly a comedian. So I think she could come up with some pretty good advice and entertaining advice, let's say. All right. Speaking of being a comedian, we had our first round of the Office trivia last week. Now, if you want a good comedy TV show, this is my jam. However, I think my team only got like 4th place. There was a team that got every answer correct. I don't know how they did it. I consider myself a super fan, but they nailed it and they got every answer correct. So it was some tough competition. We had an over full house. So if you guys want to join us on the 21st, get there as early as you can, because we unfortunately had to turn some people away. So thank you so much to everybody who came on the 7th. And I am sorry to the people who weren't able to join us, but hopefully you'll be able to come back and join us on the 21st when we do the second half of the trivia. And if you weren't able to join us on the 7th, definitely try to join us then on the 21st, because it was a lot of fun. But like I said, I'm kind of a super fan, and some of the questions were tricky. I didn't know all the answers, but apparently one team did. So they've got more office free time, I guess, than I do. So we've got the Office trivia that's going on next Friday. Then another exciting thing that we have coming up is our Herd Clue Party, January 29th at 6 p.m. So we're trying to make this like a costume party where people dress up either in character or just in like 1920s style garb. And I have a flapper costume, but I couldn't find it. But I did find this. And this is part of like a widow costume. And I feel like this would be really good for the Clue party. So I was thinking about wearing this and, a black dress and stuff. But basically, it's going to be a good time. We've got 2 dinner options. You can do chicken or walleye. And you can either, once you sign up, we're going to be emailing everybody who their character is going to be ahead of time. So if you want to really like get involved and embrace it, then you can join in and like dress as character and everything. So we only have 30 spots and the tickets are already like over half sold out. Like glass is over half full. So if you know you want to come, I highly recommend getting your ticket ASAP because they're selling quick and there's only 30 characters. So if we sell 31 tickets, then somebody's going to just be hanging out. And just a friendly reminder, so this is a wine club member only event. We're trying to do some more fun herd exclusive events, and this is the first one of this year, and I think we're starting it off with a bang because I clearly am very excited for the Clue Party. So the tickets are available on our website, Facebook event, etc. Newsletter has the link to it. It's just $25 a person, includes your dinner and a glass of wine. I got these like cute gold champagne glasses that we're going to do a nice little cheers to kick off the Clue Party event. It's going to be a really good time. So I want to keep this on. Man, this is fun. So come join us for our Clue Party on January 29th. And this is from Amazon. They've got all kinds of fun stuff like this. It's like maybe $10. So get your ticket, get your fun 1920s murder mystery Clue Party stuff, and join us. All right, we've got some more stuff going on. There's another holiday coming up. I know Christmas just ended, but Valentine's Day is going to be coming up here soon. And we have a special dome package. And I've got another Valentine's Day date night package too. So we're doing some special charcuterie boards. We're bringing back the chocolate lava cakes. All the details if you want to do the dome package. I think there's only a few openings left. So you just go in to book a dome like normal. And then when you click on either, the 12th and 13th of February, then those packages will be there. So you'll see all the details and everything on what is included with that. But like I said, you get chocolate lava cake and a special gourmet cheese board thing that we're going to be doing. And then aside from the dome, we're also going to be doing date night packages too. So the date night packages we have a gourmet cheese board in a nice little to-go box and a bottle of wine. We're doing the savory and the sweet option. So the sweet option, Mel made up an example of the sweet option this week to take pictures and everything. Oh my gosh, it's got strawberries and marshmallows and chocolate. It was really good because then, we all had to snack on it. Otherwise, it was going to go bad. So you're going to get either the sweet board with all the chocolate and strawberries and goodies and a bottle of wine, or the savory one, which has cheese and meats and everything. And I believe they're going to be $35 for the sweet or savory little to-go board and a bottle of wine. So we've got those coming out here. Then coming up on January 29th and 30th, we're going to be doing our tasting card redemption. I know a lot of our wine club members have been asking when we are going to be starting doing this again. So instead of doing a whole month of it, we've decided we're just going to pick out some random fun weekends. So this will be the first of a few we're going to be doing. So if you have a big, thick stack of tasting cards, come on out this weekend and join us and get them redeemed. We'll be posting what the key is, I guess, of 10 cards equals a pretzel, etc. So stay tuned for that and plan on coming in and redeeming all those tasting cards that weekend. Speaking of redeeming stuff, don't forget to redeem your envelopes. If you stopped in December and made a purchase and got one of our mystery holiday giveaway envelopes, you have until January 31st to bring it in and see what's inside. So remember, you do not want to open it until you get to the winery, and then we will open it up and see what prize is inside. I think they said there's already been 3 or 4 people that have redeemed them and they've gotten the free bottle of wine. So a lot of people got free glasses of wine. There's $1 off, $2 off, 10% off, etc. So there's some good prizes in there. but it seems like we went a little heavy on the free bottles of wine because there's been almost most of them have been free bottle of wine. So fingers crossed that that is what yours is as well. But don't forget to bring it in and we can open it up and see what your prize is. Then coming up January 22nd, our friend Bill Conway is going to be playing from 3 to 5 in the tasting room. And Bill is so talented. I know the last few times he's played at the winery, his son has joined him. And so hopefully he does again because his son is also very talented. And it's like a 2-for-1 because they put on such a great show. So Bill's going to be playing Saturday, January 22nd from 3 to 5. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a crazy day, though. On another note, I guess, our January wine of the month is Traminette. I think last week I was drinking Traminette during the update. So that's always a good one. It's like an off-dry. I think that would be like a perfect wine to go with a cheese board too. It's just like really crisp and tart and delicious. I know one of our herd members, Connie, I think we could probably make it in kegs for her. She loves Traminette. And so that's going to be our wine of the month here for January. We do have a new-ish one for February coming out too. So stay tuned for the details on that. In the meantime, don't forget the domes are back. We did have a crazy mishap a couple of weeks ago. Some of you might have seen the post where the wind took one of the domes and just like it went crazy. So, but they're back. They're good. All is well. And they're actually pretty cozy. We've got heaters in them. And so a lot of people ask, like, are there heaters in it? It's like, well, it's Wisconsin. So we don't want to be out in the freezing cold, especially like some of these days, like last week or even like this week, I guess, Monday, it was like not even 10 degrees outside. So the heaters heated up, I say about 20 degrees. So you can kind of look at what the outside weather is, add 20 degrees to get yourself a better idea of what the temperature is going to be like inside the dome. It's been a busy week already, I'm not going to lie. So we got in another juice delivery on Monday, which was very, very eventful. I started Monday off literally with a bang. I had to bring some stuff from outside into the production area. And we have a big, huge garage door from the back to the inside. And somehow a ladder was leaned up against the garage door and I couldn't see it. And so when I closed the garage door, it just like slammed on the ladder and like all these screws went flying and the garage door then was just stuck. And so like it made like a nice big bang. And so I started my week off with a bang, just trying to bring in the containers that we were going to be using for the juice delivery that we were getting and ended up breaking the garage door. But thankfully it did already get fixed today. So we're good to go there. But and then the delivery came. Thankfully, all the pretty much all the juice is in the tank because it was like seriously, I don't think it was even 10 degrees outside. The tanks were like short 15 gallons, give or take. We got in like 550 gallons is what we were supposed to get, but we only got like 535. And I think that there was slush, that some of it was frozen in the truck and it wasn't able to go through the pump because it was so slushy from the cold. So then the juice with 15 gallons of slush taken out, I bet it's like extra concentrated and sweet, but it's going to be the juice that we got in on Monday is white catawba, which is what we use for selfie sangria, some of the summer collection. So I'm really excited to get more of that going, because we have been out of selfie sangria for way too long, and that's a fun one. So by getting that in today or this week, this week, then we should be good to go to have selfie sangria back in time for summer, because that's such a fun summer wine. So yeah, it was an eventful Monday for sure, but thankfully the juice got in, and I was able to add the yeast to it yesterday, and now it's happily fermenting, and soon enough we will have some delicious summery wines to sip on. And then now I can just I think I should just be able to relax the rest of the week, right? I got the hard stuff out of the way, and then now relax and prepare for the team meeting that we've got on Sunday. And then Monday morning, we've got a new assistant winemaker starting. So we'll have to make sure to get a little intro video in this next week. And maybe on the next weekly winery update, we can introduce you all to our new assistant winemaker. So it's going to be a fun weekend. I think I'm just going to be hanging out at the winery doing the usual thing. I gotta start pouring more tastings and being there on the weekends. I've been kind of slacking and enjoying my weekends here and there, but I'm ready to get back into working at the winery on the weekends and seeing all of you guys. That's the hardest part. It's like it's a catch-22. I like being able to binge a Netflix show on a Sunday afternoon, but then I miss out on all the fun that's happening at the winery too. So I gotta meet in the middle, I guess, and find a way to do it all, right? All right. I think that's all I've got for tonight. It's been a good week so far, but I'm really excited for everything we've got going on here in the next week or two, especially at the end of the month for our clue party and everything. So hopefully you guys can join us for some of the stuff that we have going on, or just keep joining me here for our Wednesday night happy hour, cocktail hour. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers to a fun week ahead. Bye, guys.